the one you're looking for. The Messiah is here.
Shalom. Peace be upon you from the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It was a very exciting trip we had last week. We were in Brooklyn. We were, as you all know, we had told that we will be there, and we were on time. And there are few people already greet us, and we enter into, as in Shabbat house, as we enter, everybody knew that we are coming. All the young guys were looking at us, especially at me, because they knew that I am claiming as Moshiach. And also before we went, we knew it that there will be some problem. And we were prepared for that. We were prepared that some people will say good and some people will say bad. There will be always good and bad. But finally, it's who win is important. And only you know that who will win is whoever the God is with him. And as you know, I am saying I am Moshiach, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, and he's the one going to win. So eventually I am the winner, because what happened is everybody in that house know who I am now. Before they didn't. Not everybody knew it that I am claiming for Moshiach. But that day, because whatever happened inside, everybody started to know that this guy is claiming as Moshiach. The second day was again very exciting day, and it was again the same thing. Some rabbis came outside and tried to stop, but the cops told them to go inside and do not make any fuss, and eventually everybody just went inside, but almost all the Shabbat house was outside to watch us. And as I said, in the peace, we went in the peace, I just wanted to tell them the truth. And the truth is that God has sent me for them. God has sent me for them so we all can go and build the temple, and I can take everybody back to Israel and let whole world know that Torah is 100% correct and the laws are correct and we need to follow and obey. There is the truth, and that's the only thing I wanted to let them know. I just went over there. I wanted to win their heart. Because you know the Orthodox Jews are very stubborn. They've been brainwashed for years. And especially this Shabbat house. What I see and what I learned in these 2 days, I can talk about it. Now, they are still believe that Messiah, their Messiah, will be come back from the dead, which is their rabbi who died about 20-25 years ago, that he will come back, and that's his Moshiach. The second thing, they believe in one of the rabbi from Morocco, whose name is Maimonides, the one who wrote it down, the laws. Now remember, the Bible and Torah says that do not take any word out of here or add anything, or you will get the plague. Now what he has done by putting 613 laws, he divided these 10 commandments of Moses. Now you cannot change the first commandment. The first commandment is, I am the only God. There is no one, there is no other God. Do not worship anybody else. That commandment you cannot change, or you cannot put too much into it. But the most of the commandments you can divide. And so I asked one of the guy, okay, if you know 613 commandments, give me 25 commandments. Moses gave us the 10 commandments. When he went up there, he bring the 10 commandments. Tell me 25 commandments. And he started telling me, and he was stuck only on one commandment, which is keep the Shabbat. Keep the Shabbat. And what you do on the Shabbat, he start talking about those are the laws that do not have no electronic, do not have no light, do not take the shower, do not bring anybody in your house. I don't know, all those things he start telling me. Those are not the laws, but they consider them as a law. What do you do on Shabbat? So everything you do, there is a law. That's the way you apply those Shabbat. Or also all the holidays. All the holidays have also their laws inside. So you have to celebrate all the holidays, and then holidays have some laws. So all those things they count, and it's become a 613 commandments. Now, that's the way they've been brainwashed. There is only 10 commandments. There is nothing but a 10 commandments. That's what God has given us, 5 books of Torah. Now, there is some more. Same thing exactly. You can go and read in the Deuteronomy. Also, it shows about those laws, how it is you can apply when you have to judge somebody. It's nothing new. But they're making it a big deal. They're asking me, am I a Jew? My mother was Jew? Are you from your mother family? I don't know what else they were asking me. They were asking me, you speak Hebrew? I say, no. Well, then you're not our Messiah. Because the way they brainwash is their rabbis are telling them the Messiah. What is Messiah? Moshiach. If the person build the temple, if the person bring everybody to Israel, all the 12 tribes of Israel, if the person teach the Torah, if the person is very good into Torah, if the person is interpret the Torah, and if he does all these things, then he's become Moshiach. Wait a minute. Of course, the whole world will know that. Even the children will know that if that person will do that one. But that person has to be chosen first by God and then the people. If you don't choose me, then it's not going to happen all these things. Because temple has to be built by me and you. Not only by me. It says in the Zechariah, read Zechariah between chapter 8 to 12, and you will know the temple has to be built by you and me. And you cannot build without me, and I cannot build without you. So you have to accept first, then that person will bring everybody. Oh, the second thing, they said, if you don't believe, I don't believe. The whole world will know who's the Moshiach is, then you believe. The whole world believe he's Moshiach, then he's Moshiach. Of course, the whole world will believe when you accept, because you are expecting Moshiach. More than them, more than the world, the Jewish people are expecting the Moshiach. So the thing is, if you understand what I'm trying to tell you, that God has sent me to you. God didn't send me to Hindu, Muslim, or Christians. He didn't send me over there. He is not telling me to tell them who I am. I am telling you because you are the one expecting your Moshiach first. And you are right. Torah talk about it. In Genesis, first Jacob told, when he was giving the blessing to each and every son, when it comes to Judah, he said, scepter will not depart from the Judah. Means the Moshiach will come from tribe of Judah. And the Shiloh, he is the Shiloh who will gather all the people together. Whole people, all people is not talking about only Jewish, but he is talking about the whole world. All the people he will gather together rather than divide. Then it comes to Balaam, when Balak wanted to curse the Jewish people, and Balaam prophesied. Balaam prophesied 2 times in the same 24/7 in Numbers. He said same thing that he see, but not now. In future, he see the Moshiach, but in the future. Then he said again, he perceived, behold, he perceived, but nigh, means in distance, in very distance, means there is somebody else. I see somebody very distance, but there is somebody else I see very far. The distance one, the one, he will conquer all the nations and bring the Israeli back together, and that only done by King David. Saul didn't do it. Even Saul was anointed one king. He didn't do it. What Jacob said in the beginning, because Saul wasn't the tribe of the Judah. He was tribe of Benjamin, and David was from the tribe of Judah. So his prophecy is true, that scepter will come from the Judah, and also from the descendant, which is in the Samuel 2:17 or 2:7. I'm sorry, 2 Samuel 7. So if you read those Genesis 49:10, where he is talking about the Shiloh gathering of the people, then in 24:7 number, when David bring everybody together, but the one is coming in the future, he is for all the nations. Also in Isaiah and Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all those prophets are talk about idols, talk about this Messiah, the one what he's going to do. Isaiah even say that my people, they would not listen. Even you all won't listen, but God will bring somebody who speak a known language. Through him he will speak to you, and that's me. I am not speaking your language, but I am the one God has sent me. Now, it's all up to you. Like I said, it's going to be very hard for me to win your heart. But my job is to, whenever I hear from my Father, I go and I let them know who I am. Now, I sometimes I feel like it's not gonna happen through the Shabbat house. It's not going to. The Moshiach will not be choose by Shabbat house, because they are too much brainwashed. It is impossible to win their heart unless something big happen. And it is about to happen. I told them something big is coming. You can see in the atmosphere. You can see there is no news. There is no news. Everything is very quiet because something big going to explode. And that day you will know who I am, what I am. I don't have to prophesy nothing. As you know, your Rambam have told you everything about me coming. But one thing you all are twisting, he never said that he has to be Jew, he has to be, his mother has to be Jew. Rambam didn't say all these things. Torah doesn't say anything about it. Torah even doesn't say he has to be Jew. Torah just say that Moshiach will come, the Shiloh will come. And that's who I am, and I am for all the nations. He said that my house will, the prayer for all the nations. I am over here to gather everybody. Also, let me tell you about in Isaiah, he's talking about the spirit and the circumcised people. He says, you have to be circumcised by heart, not by the flesh. And he will throw those people and he will destroy those souls. He says in the Isaiah, you have to be born of the spirit. Or circumcised by the spirit, or you will be thrown out. The 2/3 people of the Zechariah that he's talking about destroy. Who? Who? Jew, not the nations. All the nations going to be destroyed. All the atheists, all the people who don't believe in God, all of them who's not born of the Spirit will be destroyed. It says in the Isaiah, read. Everything is written in Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel about the idols. Who's worshipping idols? Hindus worshipping idols. I am from Hinduism. I rather be Hindu than Jew because you all don't believe me that God have sent me. I rather tell them, even though they don't expect any Messiah is coming right now. I rather tell them that God have sent me and get ready. Maybe they will believe. Right now, you have a chance to get ready. Get ready, believe me, accept me, so we all can go to Israel and start building the temple, and the whole world can see. The whole world can see that Torah is 100% correct. Now the prophecy don't end at the Balaam. But most of the Rambam or rabbis are telling you only from the first 5 books. The prophecy is still in 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel about what God promised to King David. God promised King David that one day I will bring your own blood and flesh from your own loin, from your own seed. I will bring, and he will be my son, and I will be his father. He will be in my throne forever and ever. That's what exactly, if you read 49:10, it's written, the inheritance. Or you read Daniel 7:9, 7:13, 12:13, is all they talking about the Shiloh, the Son of Man. The Son of Man who came from above from the cloud. Now, a lot of rabbi things, they just, either they do not understand the scriptures very well, and let me tell you, they don't even talk about Daniel too much. They think that Daniel is part of the New Testament because that's the New Testament. Christian people believe what the Daniel the prophet spoke about the prophecy. But Daniel was talking about himself that he will be back in the end time. Even Jesus Jesus knew about the Daniel, and that's why he says, you will see what the Daniel the prophet spoke about. The Daniel did spoke about 7:9, 7:13 when he had a vision, and then in 12:13 that God had promised him to come back so he can see the end time. But more than see the end time, he is the inheritance. When the first temple destroyed, everybody was taken to exile. Everybody was taken, and the Daniel was part of that deal. And he is the second son of King David. He has to come back, and he came back, and that's me from the dead. Your Rambam said, if the Messiah is among us, then one of us. But if he's from the dead, then it's the Daniel. And that's me. That's me. I've been telling you who I am. Now, I don't know how everything's going to fall. It is very tough, very hard for me. And I also complained to the Father, and I said, why did you choose me? Okay, first of all, you choose me. I cannot speak Hebrew. I am not look like one of them. In fact, I have one of the comment yesterday, and he said, you don't fit because you don't speak, you don't look like, you are all those things. Now, David was a farmer, is a shepherd, taking care of sheep. And God chose him. He wasn't a big like Goliath, or he wasn't big like Saul. He was short. So if the God can choose King David from the shepherd boy, God can choose anybody, and he chose me this time. Now, about what these rabbis and Rambams are telling them, that anybody can be Moshiach if they have the potential to fulfill the things about build the temple, take everybody to Israel and teach the Torah. Anybody can know. No, sir, nobody except him, the Shiloh, the one God have promised, the Daniel, the God have promised, the son of King David, the God have promised. He is the only one can be Moshiach. You all are not Moshiach, and you all are not rabbi. Don't pretend like you all are rabbi. Do the right thing first. Just praying doesn't make you a rabbi. Do good work on Shabbat is called rabbi. You call a good person. Not on Shabbat. Make a fuss. Throw the people from the synagogues out. That is not the right thing to do. That is also one of the commandments. He said, my house is a house. The prayer for all the nations. If anybody walks into that house, all the synagogues is my Father's house. It's all my Father's house. My Father is not dwelling in that house yet. He didn't dwell. He just let you build so you can gather together. But my Father is not dwelling there. He is going to be dwell in Jerusalem when we build his house. And that will be the house for all the nations. All the nations will come and pray. But the disobedient people will be thrown out. And doesn't matter who you think you are. You are Jew or Gentile. But you disobey, he will throw you out. You won't be the part of the new kingdom. So, either you accept me right now and we can start building the temple. You're not going to find nobody. I've been telling you again and again and again. You're not going to find there is no other Moshiach than me. Now, some of those rabbi is, I see the Torah channel guy, young guy, he's been bombarding right now by telling the Messiah is imminent, Messiah is imminent, Messiah is here, Messiah is arrived. He's right. He's absolutely right. It's only everything is blocking by this Chabad house, the Orthodox Jew. They are the one, the stumbling block. They are the one is obstacle right now. Till they change their heart and the mind, I cannot come. And the second thing, and if I come, it will be miraculously. God will put me, but those days are very ugly. And either you accept me right now, or you accept me later on. Like I told you on my previous video, that your grandfather and father and grandmother, they probably weren't able to see their Moshiach on the throne. Because of your sin. One sin, many more sin. One act of righteousness, many more become righteous. And whatever happened last week, when I came over there, one sin, many more sin. Only one person started all this commotion, and then 20 people got together with him. If he didn't do it, nobody would have done it. And one act of righteousness, if one righteous guy was stand up over there, which is Rabbi Fledman, he was disappear. Looks like he knew I'm coming, he disappeared. If he would have been standing over there, we would have discussion, we would have been talking about, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They just so brainwashed. They are more brainwashed than the Muslims and the Christians. They are more brainwashed. They need to get out from there. God have sent your Moshiach first. Then they will see the next thing. But right now, the Messianic age, the kingship, the throne, all those things, we can prove it to them that God told us that He will send Son of King David. I told you that Jesus is not the son of King David. That's who I am, Son of King David. And you're not gonna find anybody. You've been since last year. You've been talking about that. Rabbi is talking to Moshiach. Last 1 year, where is he? Where is he? And let me tell you, there is not one single Moshiach. And if you put anybody other than me, then definitely Christians are ready. They will know who that person is. At this point, they also believe that billions of people will know me, then they will know I am the Moshiach. But billions of people will know only by internet. And what happened last week, like they all knows that who I am, and the words are going faster and faster in all the Chabad house and all the Jew from India to Ethiopia, just like what Esther chapter says, that king wrote a decree to all the Jew from India to Ethiopia. Everybody started to know, and sooner or later, everybody will start watching my YouTube channel, and they will know who I am. And that day and will happen. They don't have no choice. But still, I don't know if they have the power or who has the power right now in Israel or in synagogues, or in, if there is a Sanhedrin, because somebody told me there is no Sanhedrin. The guy, the fake video guy. So I don't know who has the power, but like I told you, I have the power and you have the power. If 5, 7, 8 million Jews from America decide and choose me because I am, the whole world will know right away. Because the news will spread all over the world that you found your Moshiach. And nobody can stop us. Just think, like in Joshua. God said, just go over there and make the sound. And they will be scared. They will be scared. Because they already knows that God is with us. Even though I'm here for all the nations, He did say there will be Jew and Gentile. We were the beacon of the world. We will be the priest of the world. But not all the Jew is the priest of the world. There are only certain righteous people will be the priest. The one who is overcome this world, they will be the priest of the world. And they are the one will go and preach and teach the laws. Not each and every 12 tribes of Jew become a priest of the world. There will be only one tribe that God has always said, Levites will be the tribe. They will be my priest. They will not get the inheritance. It says over here in Deuteronomy, in Exodus, it's time. It's time that you all accept me. I've been telling you again and again, I don't know whom to believe anymore. Only thing I can tell you that I am the only one is the Moshiach. You're not going to find God have sent me. So you are wasting your time. You all are wasting your time. The more time you waste, the more things gonna. The second thing, I don't think so all the Jews are ready. They are very comfortable in New York. They're comfortable in LA, Chicago. They are very comfortable because most of those Orthodox rabbis, they're getting a lot of free things from the government. They'd rather be over here than the Jerusalem or Israel where they're not going to get anything. So they are very comfortable over here and they say, maybe this is our Jerusalem. So it's not that everybody is ready. And also not everybody knows the Torah. They just go over there and pray. And I don't know what they pray, what they talk in their prayer. I have no idea. But you can run out of the same word again and again and again and again. And that's like a babbling rather than praying. What can you pray every day? And what can you ask your Father? He knows each and everything about you. He knows your need. He loves you. He loves you dearly. He wants you to have a blessing. Deuteronomy talk about blessing and cursing. You will be blessed if you do the right thing. You will be cursed if you do the wrong thing. It's simple. It's simple. But if you think you are blessed, then you are not, because you are not in your land yet. I told you that you have nothing. You think that Israel is your land. It's not your right now. It's not. I told you that other country owns that piece of land. The King Jordan owns the Temple Mount. The Palestinians are there. The other country peoples are there. You have nothing. And I told you, you're not going to have nothing till the ancient one come, which is me. Now yesterday somebody gave me another title, the Jerubabble. Yes, I am also Jerubabble. The plumb, with the plumb line, the measurement. I'm the one going to put the stone. Maybe what he said, Jerubabble will put the final stone. The final stone of the temple, the Jerubabble. That's who I am. I will put the first and the last. The temple has to be built by me. And all Israeli people needs to go out with me because Spirit of the Lord is upon me and He wants you to go out from here and let's get out and start building the temple. If that don't happen, you have all the rights to throw me out. You have nothing to be worried. Nothing to be worried. And don't tell me, oh, in the past we have thousands of Moshiach. No. Nobody came to you because that person had to have a guts to tell you. That person had to have a light. And I haven't seen, or not the world have seen on the YouTube or anywhere that there are 1,000 Moshiach come to you. You all are lying to people. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Where is all those Moshiach? Prove it to us. There is none. And they won't come and talk to you like the way I talk because I have God's Spirit upon me. You all will be die on your sin if you don't believe me. And also, oh, God is merciful. Yes, God is very merciful and He's been giving you time after time after time after time. And you are still stubborn and stiff-necked and disobedient to God. He wants your obedience, not your sacrifice. Not your sacrifice. Go over there wearing the black clothes with a big beard and act like you all are rabbi. No, sir. He said there is only one rabbi and that's him. And that's him. We all are his servant. You're not a rabbi. So either you listen to me with this video and get together. Whoever has the power, I am sure there are some righteous men that God have choose. Maybe they are afraid. I don't know. Ecclesiastes says there is every 1,000 men, there is one upright man, one righteous man from all over the world. I'm sure a bunch of people are watching my video and they understand what I'm talking about. But who has the power? I am not in Israel right now, but Israel has nothing to do with anything right now because we all are in exile. If we all get together in America only, we're done. We're done. And then all over the world will come to Israel. And whatever the God promised that our nation, we will take our another 3 nations, we will expand. All these things will happen because it's promised. These words are 100% correct. You cannot change or you cannot add because you will get the plague being written on this book on you. And I never add or subtract. I always have Torah in front of me and I always prove it to you. And I've been still telling you that whole prophecy of Moshiach is in 10 scriptures. If you meditate those 10 scriptures every day, God will open your eyes and He will let you know and He will make you understand what I am talking about. And that day you will know I am the true Moshiach. I am a sinner just like you are. Moshiach is a human being, is a person. God's Spirit is upon him. Temptation will be there. The devil is attacking me all the time. Devil will attack me, just like he was attacking Job. He was attacking King David. He was attacking Saul. Even though he was King Saul was getting that noise was making him crazy. Because he was still a person. He still did it wrong. King David did it wrong. So the Solomon did it wrong. If the Solomon was the chosen one, and he should be on the throne forever and ever, then the 12 tribes would not be divided. Remember, in the end, because of he went spiral down, God gave him a 2 tribe. The Benjamin and Judah is one side, and the rest of the 10 will be the another side, who were still worshipping the idols. Because Solomon gave them, the Judah gave them the 2 calf, because they cannot come and worship on the temple. So who's worshipping right now the cows in India? And remember that the land was desolate. God promised there is not even single person will be on that land when he took us out to the exile. We were all over the world. And right now also there are so many Jews. Listen, 2,000, 3,000 years ago, our forefather adopted the language, what that country have, the dialogues, what that country have, the food, the religion. They adopt those things. My children, I married a Salvadorian Christian. They are right now confused. I'm born in Hindu family. I'm talking about Judaism. Of course they are confused. And then my son probably married to another Christian lady or Hindu lady, and then he become going with her to temple or a church. I don't know. And their children will be, my son and my daughter don't speak my language, but my son and my daughter, they both speak my wife's language. My daughter speaks fluently Spanish. My son, okay. So, he born over here in USA, so he speak only English. He don't want to speak Spanish or my language. So sooner or later, his children and his children and his children, 1,000 years bypass, they don't know what to worship.
It's to the pain.
But let me tell you, there are a lot of good news. There are too many people on the YouTube right now, believe me. They know who I am. They know that I'm going to get everybody together. In fact, one of my fan you can call, or the one who believes me, he sent me a peace offering from Netherlands. From Netherlands, peace offering to Moshiach. Let me show it to you. This is what he sent me, and it says in the back, a peace offering to Moshiach. This is the first gift or offering, and he sent me this beautiful shawl. And this is what people started to believe me. They know who I am. And this is my first peace offering. And I am very happy that he sent me, and I accept it. And this is how people are believing me. But it will be very tough with this Orthodox Jew to win their heart. I went to just to win their heart, to let them know the truth, and the truth will set them free. But they just, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to change their heart. It will be only God ways. He says, trust the Lord. Trust, that's all we can do, trust the Lord with all your heart, might, and soul. And believe Him. And one day, He will do his part and I will do my part. But he have chosen me. I told you from the beginning that there is not another Moshiach but me. So all those rabbis on the YouTube, they are expecting that Messiah is here, Messiah is imminent. I am here and you need to believe me, I am here. Doesn't matter which language I speak, where I came from, and the laws I will accept. Those laws are not going to change unless God wants to change something, and He will give me, because remember, I am the king and I am the priest in the end time. And if He wants to give me new Torah, He will give me new Torah. He will give me the new laws, and I will pass it down to you. But at this point, you accept me and I will follow you, because I cannot do without me. It has to be a teamwork. And I will obey whatever the rules or whatever the festival. I have no idea how many festivals that we have to celebrate. I don't. I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm born and raised in Hindu family, and I know their festivals. And some of their festival is similar to Judaism. You can go out and ask them. The New Year's and others that we celebrate, the one they celebrate in the Esther chapter, we have that one in India also. So the thing is, I will and my family will glad to accept all those laws and the festival and let the whole world to be followed, because that's what will happen sooner or later. So today, please watch all the videos, put thumbs up, write me a comments, tell everybody. We need whole world to know who I am. So a lot of things going on. All the corona is coming back again. Delta variant is coming back again. Countries are ready to lock down again. All these things are happening. It's coming. It's coming. I've been telling you it's not going to stop. Please write me. Please. I take the advice. I am not superior. I am not above you. I am one of you. Put the thumbs up if you like my video. Share with everybody. Do whatever you can do to bring the Moshiach. Let everybody know that I'm here. And things will change. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.